Oh, bloody hell, bloody Luna's late again. Always bloody waiting. She's always half an hour late. Bloody hell, I'll never get to see... Oh, here she is now.
Hello, darling. I'm sorry I'm a bit late.
That's all right, sweetheart. Good to see you.
Oh, I can't wait to watch this Melbourne Musos Facechook live.
Yeah, I hope his parrot, it'll stack up. Oh, hang on, here's Dumbledore.
Hello, ladders. Hang on.
Oh, shit, he's pissed again.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, ladders. There was a bit of an after-work piss up there. Oh, Dumbledore, couldn't you have waited until the cocktails before the show? I have to meet Rodney inside.
Yeah, why not?
Sorry, Quinlan. I just got a bit, excited about watching this Melbourne Musos Facechook live bloke.
Yeah, I know. Even my mum's got a bit of a crush on him. He goes all the way back to 1995. He was a bit of a looker then, but now he's starting to get a little bit on the older rancid side.
Oh, Queenie is not half as rancid as that Tommy Lee fella. We hung it all out last night. Oh, bloody hell, Dumbledore, you stupid bastard.
Bloody hell, we're going to have to call him a bloody Uber to get him home. I'm never going to get to see this Melbourne Musos Facechook live.
The curse of the money. The curse of the money. The curse of the money. The curse of the money.
The curse of the mummy! How's everyone tonight? Hey ho hey! My name is Chris Quinlan. Welcome to Melbourne Musos Facechook Live. Ooh, there we are, and we're going to take a trip to Egypt, and not for the normal things. Hello, camera 2. What happens is that we're going to go through the pyramids. Yeah. Okay, don't make a sphinx of yourself, Chris. Anyway, my name's Chris Quinlan, Melbourne Musos Facechook Live, and what we're doing tonight is going to talk about a style of drum practice that you can do, and it's called pyramid style playing. This is very famous with people like George Lawrence Stone and Joe Morello and Billy Gladstone. And these beautiful people that I mention a lot because I should. It's a drum show after all, isn't it? All right. So, what a pyramid is, when you look at a pyramid, it's like a big triangle, okay, sort of thing. Okay, so you start small and you work large. Get into the large portions. Okay, so in the most basic of ways, you can work on one hand at a time. And what happens is... there's a little thing called the stone killer. Now what you've got is, let's start with a grouping of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have 2 groups of 4, getting stuck straight into it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I screwed that up. I got carried away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I think you get the idea. You go up to, the original was up to 50. In my book I've got, ouch, got to go up to 50. Imagine getting 30, 31, you know, like that, 30. Oh, I got to start again. Good old H would have got me to start again. Ooh! But I'm kind. I just, in the book I say, go up to 10. That'll do. And that's what you've got. You see, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10. I think you got the idea. That's what it happens, you see. Now, you can make music out of it, you see? One then the other. Something like that. I was flamming them. Every changeover. Ooh. There it is there. You can also do the killer in threes to cover your threes, such as triplets and things. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, off fast track 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's what you can do with the pyramids. Now, what you can also do is the very famous paradiddle pyramid. I can't get out of a show without doing some kind of paramidoodle. And what happens here is that you start with a single, right? Right, left, right, left, right, left, left. Got the idea there? And then you do that twice, perhaps. 1, 2, double paradiddle. 3, triple paradiddle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you have it, see? And then what happens is you can move it around, you see, like I did there. And I'll do it again for you, seeing I did a quadradiddle then. One of the famous people that do this kind of thing is dear Terry Bozzio, in the sense that when he last came to Australian shores, he finished off by hitting every symbol he could. He's got about 50 of them. You know, he could just close his eyes and hit anywhere, he wouldn't miss. And then fell off the back of the chair, legs akimbo, and away we go, and everyone clapped and went, wow. Tom-toms, Paul Rohde. And what happens is that he actually did it. Now, one of the things that I do is you notice that I don't have any symbols in front of me, so to speak. I have my right side and I have my left side. That's just a me thing. You can have as many symbols as you want in front of you, that kind of thing. But because of that, it's because of that is wax on, wax off grasshopper, you see. There you go. Karate Kid goes to Egypt. And what happens there is that that's what tends to happen. So I'll play the paradiddle pyramid here just on the snare drum very straight. Single, double, triple, back to double, and single. Then move it around a bit. Then, oh! I missed out. There you go. Paradiddle pyramid, you see? Then you move it around to what you want. There's a killer. curse of the mummy.
The curse of the mummy. The curse of the mummy. The curse of the mummy. The curse of the mummy. The curse of the mummy.
Curse of the mummy. The curse of the mummy. Hello, mummy. What we can do now, seeing we're in the pyramids, you can also have a rough pyramid. And what happens with a rough is that a rough is any number of strokes played with single taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on it goes. So you could go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you're getting the idea. I'm fast tracking just a little there. And then what happens, of course, you can do the roll. You see, you could have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see? And then you move it around. So you get that. And then unison. So on it goes. Pyramids, mate. Then we make them musical. Killer. There you go. You see, you're making a different thing. Move it around. Moving around the numbers. There it is. You see, so what goes on is that when you're doing things such as this, you can start to build up different things by starting to bring in things like the killer, one hand. When you're bringing that in, do it with the foot as well. a pivot point is? Hail Caesar! I've done that joke already. So what happens is when you've got working between two drums now, you can, instead of going like I did 2 episodes ago, you can use a pivot like this. You see? I'll do it like that. See? Pivot, pivot, pivot. And there's your unison. The rough, right? What I've got here is when I'm doing the triggers, I have a dual trigger here. So I can get that going. Now I'll put the mallets away for a little bit and I'll bring out my Now I'm starting to flam. And what I'm going through now is a little bit of the, really, I sometimes call it the science of the tap. Okay. Whose brain did I put in? So, Young Frankenstein. But we're not doing Frankenstein, we're doing the mummy.
The mummy.
We're doing the mummy. Because we're in Egypt. And we're looking at pyramids. There it is there. I could even put the snares on. There it is. That is pyramid as well. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum. There you go. You see, that's what goes on. The pyramid. Pyramids can work in different ways. You can go from small to large. You can go 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Progressively larger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do things like that too. You just proportion yourself to large, you see. There's a great old clip. I didn't think that I was going to bring it up, but Jethro Tull Live, where they were ending the song and they were doing kind of like a joke ending. It was like, pow, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the announcer goes, oh shit, like that kind of thing, right at the end. I might watch it tonight over an editing cordial. So I'm being a little bit more on the playing side and I'm being a little bit looser with it. Pyramid style in a simple way of composing things where you start small and you work out. Now, that goes into a little bit of minimalism. I'm working quick here. Philip Glass, repetitive cycles. And Philip Glass is very famous, the composer Philip Glass is very famous for minimalism, and Steve Reich also, and is famous in that kind of style. And so often their compositions might start small and work out. You know, 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars, and then you get this cycle. Anthony Braxton, a avant-garde jazz saxophone player that in my radical youth I liked very much. I used to get a bit of stick from everyone. What are you listening to him for? I'm fascinated by his sense of mathematics in music. Just fascinated. And he had a piece on one of his albums back in 1974, whatever it was, and he had Dave Holland, the very famous jazz bass player, on double bass there. And he had a chap by the name of Barry Alshall, who I mention a lot because there's all the usuals, okay? We talk about all our usual players, right? But no one really talks about some of the... Barry Alshall was great. And great brushwork on this particular track I'm talking about. And so Anthony Braxton wrote this track, and it was the first bar. And it was a repeat, the second bar. And so you do 2 bars, back, 3 bars, back, 4 bars, back, 5 bars, 6, 7. Pyramid style! And there you go, you see. They had a band called Circle there for a while as well, which had the late, great Chick Corea as part of the band when he was at his avant-garde radical best before it became the one of the doyens of jazz rock with Return to Forever. And they would do pyramid style in their compositions as well. Now, what starts to happen with this is you can also get into things like soundtrack music, movies, and that you have a specific sound for a specific character or a motif, if you will. So what starts to go on? You start hearing these, you know, the most famous one is doodly-dee. You know the shark's coming. I don't know if they have sharks in Egypt. Oh. Who remembers Jaws 4? That's the... had Michael Caine in it. And the shark followed the family. Talk about vendetta. Must have been a Sicilian shark. Ooh.
The curse of the mummy.
I've lost half my audience there. Audient, singular. I meant singular. Yeah, you know koni mashak, okay. I can't get my lips together. Progressively, just need a bit of lubrication. Just needed a little bit of progressive. If you got enough drums, there you go. You got enough drums there? Oh, I love my Doris. No, I won't. I'm just having a bit of loose fun. Let me go over everything before I love and leave you. Pyramids, mate, pyramids. Okay, we start small and work large. Okay. Made famous by some very famous drummers and drum educators. And what you have is the killer that I started with. It's called the Stone Killer, made famous by George Lawrence Stone, who is famous for his book Stick Control, his second book Accents and Rebounds. And the funny thing about this kind of thing, his greatest, arguably his best student, his greatest student was the wonderful Joe Morello. What hands he had. And in the Joe Morello book, which I have over there, I've put it up here before, but he literally does that. Okay, he literally has exercises on the page going like that rather than just music, snare drum style, if you will. You know, that kind of, he literally has the picture there. And that's wonderful stuff. And there's many ways to do it. You basically work small, work large. It's used so often. So I've got the killer. I did the paradiddle pyramid. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Move it around. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There you go. And then you have your rough. You often hear it. For some reason, Frank Zappa's Andy, the famous song out of off the One Size Fits All album, you hear that kind of, oh Andy, doodly-doo. There's that kind of business there. And you also hear a lot of that in any kind of military film. That's where it comes from. And I'm out of here, I think, and there's the roll. Pyramids. There you go. So, I'm going to love and leave you. I want to get this out on time. I'm always chopping out 10 minutes or so when I'm delivering it to beloved Channel 31. I don't really want to chop anything out too much, really. But I will play a little bit more, I suppose.
The curse of the mummy.
The curse of the mummy.
The curse of the mummy.
All right, I'll try and incorporate
The curse of the mummy.
what I've
The curse of
learnt
the mummy.
at you.
The curse of the mummy. The curse of the mummy.
into this impromptu
The curse of the mummy. The curse of
little
the
solo
mummy.
piece of music.
The curse of the mummy. 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 The curse of the mummy.
Hope you enjoyed that. That was a bit impromptu. And I hope you're watching the second show, Impromptu TV, on Wednesdays after Melbourne Musos. What it is all the clips are from dear people who were all locked down in our 6 lockdowns, and they sent me their clips and I fiddled about with them. And as much as I can, I try and chop my head out of the shot. You've had enough of this. So what it is Melbourne Musos. This will be up in a week or two. And Wednesday nights. And then straight after Impromptu TV. I hope you got something out of this. I was being a little bit brr, like I usually am tonight. And, well, usually every night. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It is the pyramids. And oh,
The curse of the mummy.
mummy! I'm out of here. Oh, take care, everyone. Stay warm. Ooh,
The curse of the mummy. 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 The curse of the mummy.
His horrible plan. He is going to kill her and make her a living mummy like himself.